Camera's doing weird stuff here. Let me just adjust this height while the night is young. Is that better? Can you still see my dust? Yeah, a bit. Perfect. Well, almost. Well, I kind of just compensated in case, because you know how the electric company come with the surprises of, oh look, no load shedding, and then Sunday, oh look, load shedding, surprise for you. So why is my mic peaking? What is my mic doing that quick click thing? Is it very loud? Can I change it? Can I change it on the mic? Is that better? No, it's still showing red line. Hi, stay guys. I sound way loud. Yeah, I don't know why. I mean, I can turn it down here. Is that better? Or is that too soft? I don't know what happened. So I was scared that some stuff here is gonna break with this PC upgrade. Fortunately, OBS is fine. Am I too soft? Is this okay? Is this good? Testing. Yeah. How was your? Did you sleep? Did you get to sleep last night? Because you said you were worried or stressed. Just I'm thirsty. I'm late because I had a meeting at 8. That's why I'm only here now. And I knocked my camera once again. I keep knocking this camera. And then it's like, does that thing. But Elgato key lights are so expensive. And I just spent all my money on CPU. So, you know. They made a smaller version now. But I think that's more for if you have a... What are these fancy... cameras called DSLR and whatnot. I think it's more for if you have a camera like that, because it looks pretty small to me. You can obviously use them for streaming, but I'm gonna presume you're gonna need like 2 or something. They would be nice because you can control them with WebSockets, and now I'm preaching to the choir because Steakhouse doesn't give a shit. You can control them via the internet. So the chat with the stuff that I do, the chat can make them like flash or bright or dim or whatever. It's nothing fancy. It's not like, doesn't change colors or anything. Look, we have no lights because my plugs are falling apart at the back. It's good on my phone, but someone on PC might tell you different. So my audio is also a bit like weird at the moment, but for a good reason. So I can show you, yeah. I give a small amount of shit. Okay, it's fine. Just some shit. So I got these as a birthday present. Let's see if Stream Deck still works. Please work. Perfect. I got these. Do you know what these are? They are earphones. I know, because they go in your ears. They're earphones, but they're called IEMs. So, what? Okay, I'm sure you don't want to read my chat twice, so we can just shift this one over here. Yeah, you see, you know technology. Don't pretend like you don't know. You know exactly what they do. Yes, that one. And so they are so clear, right? Like, because I didn't want to set, okay, I have the advantage of the, what do you call it, the digital mixer thing. So they're like this. So people think they go fucking into your middle ear. It's not like that. It just uses your ear bones for conducting the sound, basically. But look at this. So I used to have, with the normal earphones, the music that you are hearing now is at 100%. Mine used to be at 50, but the volume for you guys, I adjust in OBS, because I don't open OBS to listen to music, right? Look, it's at 1% now. Like, it took 50%. I don't need 50% volume anymore. I need 1%, and that's it. And I was playing games, when was it? Friday night, I think. And I mean, so the game thing I have to run through OBS because of the way my capture card is set up. And even that used to be at 100%, but even that's not at 100% anymore. So, you know, input gain, clip card. Let's switch everything on here, and you have the mic sounds better. Does that make a difference, or not really? And you know what? The thing that caught my eye later, when I was like, obviously, I don't know if this is a normal thing. I guess it's because, how can I say? I have this not set list, but people are scared of buying me with the wrong thing. So they just make a shareable wish list. So then I put, like, you know, a variety. I put there from the lottery winner that can buy me brand new gaming PC, down to the person at the bottom. One steak or one bottle of brandy will be fine, you know. I put a variety of prices on that shopping list, just so that everybody can feel like. So these were on that list. But I was surprised because, you know, everybody, I don't know if it's a thing anymore. People used to hype up these Dr. Dre Beats earphones and whatever, but those things are 6 times the price of this. And honestly, yeah, sure, I have these now, and I won't ever buy Dr. Dre Beats or whatever they're called, but I doubt they give 6 times the quality of sound if you spend 6 times the money, right? So that's just my thing. So if I get a fuck expensive light like this that mounts on the desk, then I can make the top mount. But I don't want this. I want to mount it on the desk, because so many times I've seen people just hit the desk and then you see, I can do this and my camera isn't affected. Sometimes people do this and you just see like fucking earthquake is happening. So I want something that mounts on my desk, because my desk isn't mounted to the ground, but the way that it is that this worktop here presses down the one in front of me. So it's like, it's pretty solid. And this one is mounted on 2 wooden boxes, so it's not going anywhere. It's not like it has legs or anything. It can do this. It's like wooden boxes. So, but yeah, finding this thing firstly in South Africa, and secondly with the clamp mount and not just this, it's a bit of a mission. And because it's Elgato, it's brand name, so it's more expensive, unfortunately. But something to work towards, right? I always need something to work towards. Indeed. You can still hear conversations with people while smashing tunes. Win-win. Yeah, exactly. Do you know? Do you know what I realized that, like, Sunday? Do you know what I realized Sunday? And I know people joke about iPhones and whatever. My phone, in nowhere that I can find, has a headphone jack. My previous iPhone had one. This one doesn't. I was here taking off the cover and, like, you know, looking in various holes and such. I couldn't find it. I thought there was a hole, but this hole is just to take the SIM card out. Then I'm like, I'm disappointed now twice. Because the first time I was disappointed was the day I got the phone. Because this phone doesn't come with even a USB charging cable. Never mind a charger. It has nothing. When you get it, it's the phone in the box. And Apple certificate of thank you for spending a ton of money. What does it not have? A port. It doesn't have a jack, a port for the headset to go in. I don't know where's my spare headsets. I'm not gonna plug out that one. Maybe mess up my sound. This. It doesn't have a hole for this thing to go in. I was like, I don't want to even want to use the word surprised. I was simply flabbergasted. Consumer gold, have to buy another Apple product. Yeah, it's like when my previous job gave us, so they gave us MacBook something, right? Not the huge gaming PC, whatever one. Not that I'll ever game on a laptop, but you know, they gave us the small, I think it's like a 12-inch or maybe, yeah, like a 12-inch one. And that thing, you need an adapter. You need an adapter to put a USB in it. You need an adapter to put the headphones in it. You need an adapter to connect it to the internet if you're not going to use Wi-Fi. And each of those adapters are not cheap. It's like, we're talking more or less the price that I paid for these headphones were. So, you know, now you need 4 adapters. Fuck it, might as well just start saving for a PC now. Think this is broken. What, does it not make sound? Jokes. I don't know. So it doesn't do it with everyone. It has like a little bit of a cooldown, so that all you hear in the stream isn't just. It was mad delayed. It was not. Your internet was mad delayed. This is mobile. So today, the guy who helped me with this PC upgrade, except for the fact that he was disappointed in how dusty my PC is, that's a story for another time. Took some potatoes out here, but he's gonna bring me a blower so I can blow it clean, because it's reached that point where air in the can just moves it around. It's like it's been too long, because there's some things that I fiddle with and some things that I don't touch fucking at all. Hello Andy, how was your weekend? And Joseph, look at the little Pepegas. I was joking about your scones because you said my bitok is not bitok. And they was like, well, those aren't scones either. Did you never have, like, what do you call them? Playground fights like that, when someone goes, you ugly, and then you go, no, you. Your bitok is not bitok. That's why I said bitok gas style. They were very round. Oh, you want to fight me, boy? No, you're not listening. But they look delicious. What do you eat the scones with? Let me judge accordingly. Okay, guys, what do you? So yeah, whoa, before we carry on with the, what do you think? I had this idea. I can put it on word paper, right? If you guys are keen, because I'm just a clown in front of the camera here. This is actually your channel. You just didn't realize it yet. What do you think about this idea? What if you... I need brainstorming now. Please, thinking cap on. Do you know how often we talk about food? Yeah. And then I tell you, okay, the stream was live for 21 minutes and 44 seconds. And then we started talking about food. What do you think about this? What if I can find a way of... Just notice no more plant in the corner. Oh no, I took it off because we worked on the PC today. And I didn't want like dust or grass or anything accidentally coming into the PC. So that thing was also taken away. And my cupboard here at the back is a mess because like I didn't put all the tools away in the appropriate boxes. So that's why it's not there. What do you think about this? What if I can make a button that connects to a channel point that when we start talking about food, I press that button and then the channel point pops up for you, right? And then you can redeem that channel point. And the first person that redeems it once it's active will like get something. Not a RTX 3090 graphics cards. I ain't no Jeff Bezos. Just like something, you know, like your name, or I must think of the logistics first. Do you think this is a plan, or like no? What do we call this thing? Time spent not talking about food. Channel point 3D. Link.
I can't type and read at the same time. Yes, big brain can think of channel point things. Set active slot.
Inactive via Stream Deck. So you like that idea? I have 32k points. I mean, like, there's stuff to spend them on, right? You're saving them up. One day it's like, come to South Africa, and he's standing here at the door with the channel points in hand. I have 100,000 channel points. I've come to redeem my free grilled steak. Yeah. Why is it color looking? Oh, it's got Halloween now. I forgot. See, it's like even channel points are Halloween theme now. Perfect. Let's fight. I thought like my color was off or something, but then it's like, oh yeah, it's Halloween theme now. Hi Brads, how you doing? Don't greet me, bot. Damn it. I did nothing. I'm just sitting here. I've tried to make my tweets Halloween themed too with my schedule, but not with great success. But also today I was like running around a bit. Hey, 10 seconds to join the fight. Okay, so then I'll make that channel point. I'll have to link it to Stream Deck, the active inactive. It was just a battle of three. A barrage at trio. I fight with tips. You know what I'm saying? Andy was just giving up her title. I think you were King of the Hill, right? Were you not King of the Hill? And then you're like, oh, I don't want this badge anymore. But thanks, but no more. Oh, about the question, weekend was fine, not much happened. Started playing Skyrim again. Like replay or carrying on with random side quests and whatever. So what I did on Friday night, I didn't try to. I finished the side quests of Dina's Tiny Wonderlands, and then I just went into the in-game thing that basically you just rerun a level to get better gear. I did a lot of stuff. I helped some people with OBS, but you can read in Discord anyway. I helped some people move from Streamlabs to OBS, and then I helped someone to rebuild these overlays on Stream Elements. And then I started evening. Hi Freya, how are you? How was your weekend? Did you get some Warframe jams in? Started a new character as I never finished the game. What character are you playing with? Like what? Is it class or what do you call him? Shit, I forgot. It was a long time ago. I still played that on PlayStation 3. So when I played it, Imperial. When I played it, I can't remember like my race or whatever. I had the guy that hit with a sword on the one hand and the other hand magic. I don't know what you call that type of person. They said it's one of the more difficult but more fun to play types. At the time, I know the game has changed a lot probably. Imperial. Don't know either. I know you can go for like an archer or whatever, and then you have that tree with the stars. Didn't play a whole lot of Warframe. My stream kept cutting out too. What did you break? Yo, Gus, he can help. Or you're like, just post it in the Discord. Go like, Gus, shit be broken. Send assistance. But I have double-handed axe, and he's all about that punch life. I've seen you playing Dark Souls. Like, hit it harder. You blame Twitch. Was there issues on Twitch? I know last week I was fortunate enough to stream on, when was it, Wednesday night? And then the next morning I read a lot of tweets about people who weren't able to go live. Cypher Cool as well, which comes here often, and then we've raided him a few times as well. Only you to make me laugh at a computer. You're not laughing at the computer, you're laughing with the computer at me. Not that I know of, but the connection randomly dropped. Okay, so now Freya, we Q&A with Freya and Gus. Did it drop and just like zero and then didn't reconnect, or did it do that connecting thing? Because I know two people who's also had that connecting thing for no reason at all. But now when that happens, you know it's a shit position because you never know. Is it my internet? Is it my internet being my gear? Is it my router, or is it my ISP, or is it Twitch? Now you've got 4 things to troubleshoot. Like, where do you even start? I didn't reconnect. I had to manually restart it twice. No, okay. So these people, it drops and then it just comes back. And then you know, like when you refresh a stream, how it says welcome to the chat again. It does that thing if you are a viewer in the stream. Then you can see like, okay, something went wrong here. But it didn't. That's weird. Like, just restart the stream or restart OBS. It randomly decided to work on its own after a while. No clue what made it drop out to begin with. Solar flare! Yeah, guys, a while back, right, when I was on my previous ISP. So they get tired of dealing with you at some point, and then the default excuse is just, we had a few solar flares. Then I'm like, it was dark. Now I'm playing stupid, right? Because I know what a solar flare is. I'm like, no, there was no solar flare. This happened at 9 p.m. It was dark. What? Don't try to bullshit me. I know how the sun works. I've seen it for 30-something years. And then you can see these guys are just like, is this guy serious, or, you know?
Just trolling us. Big brain Gus knows how to troll. The camera's position is still not 100%. You see me. You see, guys, I need a haircut. Look how big hair this is. Gus is big brain. Gus is also big hair. I need to like go for a haircut at some point soon. Very soon.
In my near future, hopefully. Because you know what? Like, my mom, my aunt, my girlfriend, and some friends as well, they look at my hair and they go, I wish I had such thick hair, not this thin, lumpy, whatever. They insult their own hair. Then I'm like, no, you don't. Have you ever woke up one morning and your hair just decided, you know what? Today we will afro. And no amount of combination of water, gel, conditioner, mousse, hair dryer, and fucking, what do you call that, sheep comb is gonna fix this situation. We are afroing today. My hair does that sometimes. It's just like, we're gonna do this today, and you just deal with it. Thick hair is such a mission. Okay, yeah, probably nobody in my family has gone bald, like even my grandpas. That's an added bonus when you get to a certain age, which I'm fast approaching. So, but mine is also like, the longer it gets, the more curly it wants to get for some reason. So I can't go like, oh, you know what, let's just grow it out and have long hair. It's not gonna happen. One day I woke up with a single curl and I had straightened my hair the previous night. Yeah, if your hair is long, you can straighten it. That's not an option. My hair is that weird length where like I'm too short to straighten, but I'm too long to just, you know what's the best when you're young and you don't care much and your dad just go number one. And then you're just like, you know what? I'm just gonna comb my hair with a washcloth. It's fine. Just wet the washcloth and comb your hair like this. No maintenance required. Have you ever had long hair? No. Okay, so long for me is not long for you, Andy, because you have long hair. Like, I don't know exactly where, but it's longer than your shoulders. My hair, I don't know if you were in the stream at that point. So I had this shaved, and then on top it was about this long, and then I had a like weird man bun / tied up garbage bag situation happening at the back. But that's, now I have to tell you, that took like also a fucking lot of effort, because you have to go to the hairdresser, not the barber. Then because my hair is thick, they have to like razor thin it or whatever you call it out. Then it's like, okay, now your hair is too curly. When it gets long, we need to put the relaxer on. So what used to be a 20-minute haircut became a 4-hour visit, and then I'm just like, no, I've had enough. Let's just go back to looking like a schoolboy. I must embrace my youth, you know. At this point, it's almost to my belly button. I have to cut again. I know for ladies also, when your hair gets like too, gonna say, the longer it gets, the more of the end is dead, and then apparently you get split ends or something. I know about that, because during lockdown, when everything was closed, I had to cut my girlfriend's like split ends. But don't worry, guys, I know, like, we used to work like this when I grew up. I'm the oldest son, so my dad used to cut my hair, and then I cut my dad's hair, and then my dad cut my younger brother's hair, and then I cut my youngest brother's hair. So it was like working in shifts in a barber shop. And if you're confident enough, I feel, to cut hair with a what do you call this thing? Machine? Hair machine, whatever. Then a scissor isn't like that bad. You must just take it easy. Like, don't go up like this. It's not the side of the lawn by your driveway. You must look. I can even layer, like, you know, the back. I know the ladies like the layer sometimes. I've layered before. Do you call it layers? Layered. Yeah, I think you call it layers. Let me see the back, and I can know if I did it or not. Yeah, like this. I can do this. Like, my girlfriend looked like she visited fucking Paco Rabanne or whoever is the hairdresser, you know? When it was locked down here. I can do this. Yeah, practice make perfect. Andy, when you grow up poor, and for the rest of your life you're poor, you teach yourself a lot of things. You know? Like, because this haircut is pretty expensive, the one that I showed you here. This isn't like, oh, quickly 100 rand job. Takes a lot of time. So, the hairdresser bills you for time, right? I am patient. It's like, okay, I'm learning now. And then remember, like, here's the big advantage that I had. It was lockdown, so my girlfriend wasn't going anywhere anyway. So if I messed it up, we just cut it short. It'll grow out by lockdown. Hi, Spixel. How are you doing? How was your weekend? I know I only started cutting my own hair after Corona. Are you still sticking with it? Are you so practiced with it that you're like, I'm not even gonna bother going to the hairdresser anymore? She's just like, fuck it, I can do it myself. I already color my hair, been doing it since I was 16 or something. What are you working on today? Nothing, I'm done working. We put Ryzen 7 in, we're just bench testing now. Seeing like, oh look, CPU is only running at 4%. What magic is this? No more 100 on 4 cores. No, it's like, oh, we're good here, 4% on 8 cores. It's okay, I'm enjoying it. So I don't have plans for tonight. I was actually late because I was in a meeting at 8 and it lasted until like 22. So I didn't make a proper plan before the time. My hair is way too thick to cut myself. Also, my depth perception not ideal at the best of times. Yeah, you don't want to end up with one of those. Did you see these videos like when they do this? I don't know why, it's a fucking dumb YouTube tutorial. Then the woman is gonna cut her fringe. So what they do is they twist it and then they cut it. But everybody that tries it at home end up looking like they put a plate on their face and then cut around the sides. Like that fringe is like why would you just trust the first YouTube video you watched? You must watch at least 2 or 3, right? Like, can we confirm that this is a thing? And then preferably one by a hairdresser, right? I mean, go just search home hairdressing technique and then get the hairdresser in there. Don't just go, oh look, fucking TikTok. Obviously I can trust this. No. Last time I did it myself, but that's because I tried to go to hairdresser but it was closed. So I got tired of wasting time. Yeah, it's always about time, right? At least 2 minimum. Yeah. You just need 2. YouTube is like this, in my opinion. I'm gonna stop saying that because everything here is my opinion. And you know, opinions are like hemorrhoids. Every second asshole has one, so you know. YouTube is like this. Imagine every first video that you watch is like when you go to a doctor and they tell you something that you don't want to hear. Then what do? You get a second opinion. But that's my default setting for YouTube. I watch how one guy does it, and then if the second guy does it differently, then I'm like, no. This is sus. I need to watch more videos. I need to research this before I try it myself. But if both of the first 2 recommended videos do the same thing, then you're fine. But like I say, you must remember a lot of... I think I don't watch TikTok. Like I don't have the app on my phone. So here's how I watch TikTok. I get into another streamer stream and they're watching TikTok. That's the TikTok that I get to see. So TikTok is like, I think there's a lot of trolls on there. So you can't just go like, you know what? I saw this thing on TikTok. I'm gonna cut my hair like this. You're gonna end up looking like shit. Have a good night, everyone. Off to make caffeinated beverages. Okay, stay guys. Have fun milking the oats. Don't burn the customer's mouths. Chat to you soon. Thanks for coming in. So you have to choose your battles, right? I'm not saying there isn't like valuable educational videos on TikTok. I'm just less trustworthy. Can I find that video? I want to show you. I'm not sure. Let me see. No. Here we go. Guys, yeah. Get educated. So this is the video that I'm talking about. Someone showed this stuff somewhere and then people tried it at home. There's many of these videos on the internet. This isn't the only one. So you twist it and then you cut it. First you almost lose a finger, but look at your hair. Mistakes were made. Two YouTube videos, guys. 2. Not just 1. 2. Yeah. It's perfect. I love how you're still laughing about this. Ha ha, I look like shit. I can't go to work tomorrow. I must get a week now. Why do they even post these videos? Why do you post any video? Views. You must get views. You must put there in the hashtag how not to do it. Hashtag haircut gone wrong. Hashtag I trusted TikTok. You must just use the right hashtags. People will find you on YouTube. YouTube is like that. I don't understand hashtags. It's like, fuck whatever. Whoever wants to see how to will find it. It's okay. Just about views. Because why else would you laugh at the end of that when you have to go look like a fool at work tomorrow? I've never, like, this. It's hard to cut my hair at the back myself, and that's the only reason I don't do it myself. I go to the barber shop, and then in lockdown, my girlfriend tried it, but I mean, like, again, it was just like one number straight through. It's fine. Nobody in public is gonna see me anyway. But then, when I have to deal with public, think about it, right? The last thing that I want. Remember, I deal with kids at work. Kids can be horrible. They will make fun of you. What will it look like if the kids come into the shop and troll me? Like a little 7-year-old standing there. Ha ha! Ha ha! Ha ha! I won't emotionally recover from that. It's for my own, what do you call it? Mental state, mental health, that I just like go to the barber. And besides, these guys are quick. So it's 3 guys. I think they are from somewhere in the Middle East. I'm gonna think Pakistan, but I might be wrong. We have a lot of people that come from Pakistan to open their own businesses here. So it's like 15 minutes finished. Everything, like haircut, the waxing of the nostril, put a nice aftershave, you know. Turn off the cameras, punch kid in stomach, not the face, because we don't leave marks. No, I won't do that. if a kid comes in there and makes fun of my hair, like not now because now it's a nightmare, but you know, then it's my own fault. I must look presentable at work, you know. Sometimes when people want to speak to the manager, it's like when upset customer comes in, I want to speak to the manager. I go to the back room and just put my tie over my t-shirt. It's like, yes, how can I help you? You must speak with firm, authoritative voice then. I don't speak with cuss voice. I go like, yes, how can I help you, sir? Or ma'am. And then they like look at me like I'm crazy. It's like, the fuck do you think? This is a one-man band. I do everything from janitorial services to shipping to logistics to stock management to managing, you know? Come here and like take chances with the manager. Of course you can speak to him. He's right here. And besides, like, I want the kids to come back, right? Spend more money. Get new box next month. Perfect. Guys can now afford whatever. It's like, I must, every time Elgato announces a new thing, I must just mute it. Do you know how some people get attracted to, like, it's the, I don't want to say just drama, but the fights on Twitter, people just want to jump in there. I'm not like that. But if Elgato tweets, we have new mic, I will be on the internet like, what is this thing? It looks interesting. Even the pole, like this, just the pole to hold the camera, you know? I shouldn't be doing that on stream, but okay. Even just the pole to hold the camera, I was like, whoa, this thing is way cool. But my brain is like, but it's just a metal pipe. But it's cool. That's the thing that intrigued my brain. Not this, this person said this thing and now I am also involved because I choose to be involved. Whatever. I don't have time for this. I must just see what Elgato is making. Because this stuff is pretty cool. It's like, you know, made with the streamer in mind or the YouTuber. That camera is really cool. How can I not justify if you like gear like I like gear? How can you not justify this? Right? So if you want it to look like the background is dim like all these pro YouTubers and stuff, right? This is like the EOS Mark II. Remember, this is just a camera. Trust me. There's nothing included. There's no lens or anything. So you're gonna need a lens, which I don't know how much it costs. You're gonna need a Elgato Cam link or a link of some sort to plug this into your PC, because you can't just go like, oh, USB webcam plug in perfect. It doesn't work like that. More money. You don't want to run this thing off the battery. So you need a dummy battery, more money. But then, what do we have here? Elgato face cam for like a third of this price for the cheapest one. And this thing, on their website, you can see like it does that thing that I'm talking about, like the pros have of the background dimming. Give big picture, please. Okay, no big picture, please. Okay, fine. Maybe one of these images can be enlarged. Can I make it bigger? Oh, wait. Yeah. You see how the background does that little blur dim thing? You can set that. Guys must stop looking. Just bought Ryzen 7. Can't afford. I must eat bag of 50 kilogram milli meal now for October. Must just be strong. No more steaks. No more fake BTOX. Nothing. We want to get back to your scones now, Andy. What do you eat on your scones? Are they savory scones or sweet scones, or are they just universal scones? Like you can put savory or sweet on them. kind of sweet. What do you put on them? Because put butter on them. Just butter. So here's the scones that I know. So now. My grandma used to just make universal scones. You can eat them like with a savory topping or with a sweet topping. Nothing is wrong with butter. I just thought you put more stuff on them. Okay, the one I can't find. So, here's the ones that I know. Choice number 1. For the rich people, scones with cream and jam. Tasty. You can eat them with Nutella. I've never had a scone with Nutella on it. Then we get to the middle of the month salty crack. So sometimes you just put butter on it, and then you put shaved biltong on it, which is a little like people, if someone from South Africa have to tell you about biltong, they say it's jerky, but it's not the same thing. Trust me, I've had both. So you get these, it's like shavings like this. So let's say like beef jerky, but very fine shavings, and you put them on there. Look like this. It's like it's dried. It's basically dried filet, kind of. And then eat that. And then when it comes to the bitter end of the month, so we just put Marmite and cheese. I don't know if you have Marmite or Bovril. I know in New Zealand or Australia they call it Vegemite. It's the same thing. Tastes like salt explosion, and that's it. People just eat Marmite and cheese on scone. Sometimes there's no money left for cheese either, but I would rather, when I reach that point, just eat it with butter plain like that. I haven't had muffins in a while. Scones. What we used to make is you get this muffin mix packets, and I think you just add, like this. You just add, like, I think an egg and oil, something, and then you just bake it. But the nice thing is, get like different flavors, and then if you want, and this is a bitok. I know what a bitok looks like. Don't like Yana Andy taking it so personally. I know it's got more sauce than mine. I don't like the sauce. I have to represent my country. Yeah, I know you like. Yeah. Okay, next time I will make boring post next time. I will say, do you know what? I made steak with egg and I put it on fries or rice. I will not call it bitok again. And he's always making like, what do you call it? What's that word? Not correcting. Going like, no, that's not right. No, bon dia does not mean good day. Don't do that thing. Anyway, so if you want to be fancy, you can get the little blueberries and put it in the blueberry mix, or the chocolate reprimanding. Yes, there you go. Boys like, Gus, naughty boy, don't do it again. Stop. But what I like is savory muffins. So what we do is we get the mix, get this easy. Where's the packets? Here you go. You just get this packet and then you fry some bacon and cheese and you put it in the muffin. Tasty. Yes, spank Gus, he was naughty boy. I am sorry for all of Portugal that I have insulted by by making a shit talk. My steak was good. My steak was soft. I just called it the wrong word. I apologize intensely. Please forgive me. So I don't know if you have this mix, but this mix is it's just fast, you know, because sometimes, okay, so I take my own lunch to work, and sometimes, you know, here by 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, if you didn't have a big lunch or a solid lunch, I won't say big. People think eating big is a thing. It's like just have solid, like protein and something. Then here by 3, 4 o'clock, it's like your stomach does that thing. It's like hunger. There's hunger. Then one of these muffins, savory muffins, go down pretty well because there's protein in there, right? Because you added like bacon and cheese and stuff. So the most, when we're talking about not dessert so much, but like we are on the food topic now, this is the most complicated thing that I have ever made. Because we used to do with friends of ours. It's like cake, but the middle is soft. 26 minutes, my ass. This thing took 3 hours for me. I must be a bad chef or baker. Mine took 3 hours to get it perfect. But anyway, the mixture and everything. So what we used to do is, there used to be 3 couples that lived in an apartment. Like, you know, an apartment block, when the apartment goes like first floor, second floor. So the 3 of us were neighbors, but the 3 gentlemen, including me, also, yes, I call myself a gentleman. We worked together, and then 2 of the ladies also used to work together. So what we did was, have you ever seen Come Dine With Me? It's a TV show. I buy the frozen ones, 8 minutes in the oven. Frozen ones are not a thing. So, Come Dine With Me basically, okay, it's obviously going to be funnies. What happens is, you have, let's say like, let's just click on whatever image here that doesn't have. So you have 4 people that visit one another's house. So I don't know really how often they do this, or like if it's one day after the next. But so what we did, we based it on this thing. So these 4 people will go to one another's house. Then let's say he's first. He will cook a meal for the 4 of them first, and then these 3 will judge him on like how good was his meal, how was his hospitality, how was the drinks, you know. And then she will take second turn, and then at her house she has to cook for the 4 of them. So it happens at your house firstly. It's not like Master Chef or whatever where you get this fucking Gordon Ramsay kitchen full of utensils. You have to use your own stuff and your own ingredients. So what we did was, the 3 of us, we did this on a Friday night. So then we would, you know, first it's our turn, like me and my girlfriend, then we cook. But you have to give 2 courses at least, to not break the budget or anything. So you can choose if you want a starter and a main, or a main and a dessert, or just, what do you call these things? Is it called canapes or whatever, that fancy finger food that people just eat as a starter anyway? So some people made that. And then next week Friday, it's at the next couple's house. Entree. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, entree. I think it's entree or canapé. Then the next Friday you go to the second couple's house, and then they do it. And then everybody, like, you write down your scores. And then at the end of the week, all you do is you add up the scores. We call it entrada. So here, yeah, the entree is a prohibited. No eating of that, Andy. So yeah, this is a yeah, this is what I'm talking about. But you see, it can mean two things. It's side dish or whatever. What I'm talking about, fuck if I can spell this right. Canapé is this. It's literally like a flat wooden board or a plate, just with different little things that you can just pick up and eat. Sometimes a entree can be like a soup or something as well, because you call it a starter as well, yeah. But anyway, so this fills the same function. It's just like you can eat it with your hands. You don't need a spoon or anything. So then at the end of the week, we write it down. Then what we do is, every week, we throw a 200 Rand in the pot. And then whoever has the most score. Okay, so the score is just based on one thing. How much did you enjoy yourself? Not like this where, you know, they have to talk. They give 1 point at the end of the day, but they have to consider like the food, the atmosphere, and blah, 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 blah. Oh, entrada means entry, which is first meal. Yeah, so canapé these can be like first meal as well. But entree itself can be like a soup or whatever. So we put 200 Rand a week between the three couples. We put it in the pot. And then whoever has the most points at the end of the month gets an extra 600 Rand. Well, 400 of other people's and 200 of your own, but you were gonna. And then that 600 can fund your next meal or whatever. So that was just a fun thing we did, you know, because I'm not one for, I don't want to say going out drinking. If I have friends that want to meet at a bar, then yes, but like I didn't go clubbing a lot even when I was younger, or I'm more of a, you know, go out with friends and see what they want to do, or just have a braai at someone's house. That's the default mode kind of thing. So that's basically how we rolled, or how I have always rolled, kind of thing. But yeah, it's also just fun, because I mean, you're gonna cook for yourself anyway, right? What's cooking for 6 people? It's not like you have to try and feed an army. And if you know how to cook like basically well, you don't have to pull out any stops or whatever. Just make your favorite dish, because if you enjoy it and like your family or your friends or whoever else enjoys it, then the chances are that, you know, everybody will enjoy it. And unless they're like, the other friends are like, no, we don't eat onions. You know, I'm not serving you onion. For me, like, I also don't like an onion like this. Don't put this huge chunk of raw onion on a leaf for me. But if you make a stew or something like that, the onion give extra flavor if you fry it first with the meat or whatever. I'm not gonna sit here and eat onion like an apple. Nobody does that. Well, I don't think anybody does that. Or a fried onion ring as a side dish or whatever. They don't eat onions, full stop. Don't put fucking onion in the food at all. Then I'm like, but where must the flavor come from now? Because onion has that unique sweet, what do you call it? Like, not barbecue flavor, but that sweet, salty flavor. Onion and garlic. Yeah, I don't put garlic in everything, but, you know, I eat it. I don't put it in every dish I make, but onion is pretty much a given when I'm like frying ground meat or chicken or something. But yeah, these people don't eat onion at all. But what they don't know is I have a cheese grater. I will grate that onion so fine that you won't even know it's in there. And then they realize, like, why is my food always tasting different? You know, it's not like I've got spice from Mecca or some shit. No, it's the secret ingredient that you don't eat, but you did eat. They didn't even know they were eating it. Like, guys, I ask one question: are you allergic to onion? No, I just don't like it. But wait, let me get my grater. Then we will see if you just don't like it. They probably got like someone made them like raw onion, big chunk chopped with an axe in their food or something at some point in time. Not like, you know, just be a normal person and put it inside your food. It's not a dish, it's just a flavoring of a dish. That's it. No onion at all. Shame. Yeah, like I say, I won't like eat the thing raw, but when it's not there, you can taste it. Something here is missing. So anyway, so the one night I made that fondant and it took fucking long to make, but it was worth it. I think I tried to make it once ever since. But I also got smarter because the first time I made it in a muffin pan, right? That was a disaster to get out. Now I've got the little ramekin bowls. So I just make it in the oven and you just eat it out the bowl. No need for me to try and, you know, jiggle and fucking non-stick this thing. No, just like eat it straight out of the bowl. Easy peasy. You must learn from your mistakes in life. That's the way it works. So let's see. So what? Another idea I had. I haven't done art challenges and stuff like that in such a long time. And I don't do these like draw this thing today and this thing tomorrow and this thing the next day. When I get home from work, I'm pooped. Then sometimes I still have to stream or help someone with OBS and stuff, or you know, just like people say when you say you don't have time, you're not in the mood. I just don't have time. I mean, if I had time, you know, the first thing that I would do if I had more time, I would like do more YouTube tutorials, because then it's easy. Then if someone asks like, I don't know how to do this thing, then I can be like, oh, easy. Here's the link. Go watch. So now let's do this first. I think you would be good with YouTube tutorials. I think I have 3 videos on my YouTube about tutorials. And then the business kind of took off, and then since then there wasn't like... So I cheated. I downloaded the base. But what I'll be doing is... I'll be drawing my own thing over it. It's just my reference. So you know what's coming now, right? We're doing we'll be turning this into a Halloween drawing. Just get my chat closer here, so I can still see what you guys are up to. Sure, I haven't drawn in such a long time. Mistakes will be made. that's around the size that we want. So tell me as soon as you can recognize what is happening here, what I'm drawing. See, I don't even have hand-eye coordination, must move keyboard and everything. Guys, show how you use the pad. Okay, this is not a problem. Just can't show everything at once. So I'll have to go here for a bit. So you see my pad doesn't have a screen. But I can't show both at the same time. I don't have a scene set up for that. So I'm just looking on my screen and drawing. I don't look at my hand when I draw. And I can't draw a... Does this make sense, Andy? Just put the main camera a bit lower. I can't move anything on my setup because then barrel roll and zoom and everything like that is fucked up. Hi Wolf, how are you? Like the girls with the big boobs do. I can't move stuff. As soon as I move stuff, everything is misaligned. That's why when I do the there you go. When I do the keyboard build, I need to get a top monitor, like a top pipe with a camera. How's the studies going, Wolf? So as soon as you can recognize what I'm drawing, say. It's two characters. Fuck, obviously it's two characters. But I need to get that sorted out before we do the very belated birthday / keyboard building stream. But I also need some parts for that still. I need to get switches and stabilizers first. Okay then. I'm sorry that I have disappointed you once again. How do I fix this arm? I think this dress has to move a bit. It's never gonna take that curve. I might as well just redo it. It's fine, it's just one line. It's not like I'm trying to move 3 miles of drawing. ActiveX Control, how are you doing? Welcome. How was your weekend? I'm drawing a Halloween type drawing, so as soon as people recognize what it is, then you can shout in chat. But we just started basically, so. We'll just stick with this. Easier. Jack and Sally. No. Are you just gonna shout? You're just gonna shout Halloween's names. That's fine. I think it's too early. I think when I start with the faces, it might, you know, dawn on people like, oh, it's that thing. How are you? I'm good. I had a busy weekend. Went to visit family. And then I got back home Saturday afternoon. This guy's a bit like too bulky. I got home Sunday afternoon with a huge headache. And then what did I do? Oh, I redid someone's Stream Elements alerts for them. And then I helped some people who wanted to move from Streamlabs to OBS as well. Okay, let's start from the bottom. I'm not good with drawing from the top down. Is it the Adams? Nope. How was your weekend, Wolf? I don't think you answered. I need to fill this eye. Me? Yes, you. Why is my line so squiggly? You can see I haven't drawn in a while. Was busy, but did pass one of my certs a little while back. How many to go? Copy paste infinity sign into chat. Fuck's sake. So that doesn't look right. It has to go like... There we go. And then this side. For AWS 3, for the ones that I want, 11. I mean, it's not 12 anymore, right? That's a bonus. Exactly. You know what it's about. One day I will draw a smooth line here. Nope, not today. Come on, Ned. Yes, see. Is this pop culture Halloween people or something more obscure? I don't know what is pop culture Halloween people. It's from movies. They are from movies. If that like kind of gives you a little bit of better information. Also, like, obviously in a, I don't know if you would call these chibis, but in a chibi like style. Fuck's sake. Come on. I wonder. Corpse Bride, no. Either I'm bad at drawing or you're bad at guessing. I'm gonna say you're bad at guessing. This here doesn't look right. Yeah, I think I should just take it to the back straight. Yeah.
I'd rather try and accomplish something great and fail than try to accomplish nothing and fully succeed. If there's one thing I know for sure, it's that I know nothing. I wish the stars were out tonight instead of all these clouds.
Probably I've never been big into Halloween, so I'm just taking stabs in the dark. Yeah, it's fine. You're guessing, right? It counts. Well, I don't know if this one particularly would like really be considered so much Halloween as just scary by some. Therein, yeah, you are right. Did I give it away with my clue, or was it that hair that I was it the hair that I fixed at the back? The clue and the hair draped over the face, yeah. She's like a weird, dirty brown. Because she climbs out of that pit, right? Let's see. Yeah, that's more or less right. That's that color. Spray tool, then randomly spray brown on the MS Paint vibes. Yeah. You know, that's where I learned, you know, MS Paint vibes. See, like, this is the thing, when you start zooming in, it doesn't show you where the lines went missing. Like, where it didn't color properly. I will just do it manually, it's fine. Going back to my roots. Yeah, be passionate about graphic design and drawing. Start in MS Paint. Perfect. So, like, a hard thing I had to do for this person that all the alerts, not the alerts, the backgrounds of that was animated. So I had to sit in DaVinci Resolve, grab stills, because when you have a scene like a React scene, like where you show, like my PC scene, when I show this stuff or the YouTube, when you watch YouTube or something, you can't have too much like camera borders and stuff that are moving, you know, because it distracts from the thing that we are watching. So sitting in Clip Studio, in DaVinci Resolve and grabbing little screenshots, but then it grabs it when that thing is moving. So it looks like a blur, or it looks like, oh, this thing is angled weird. And then I had to come into Clip Studio and color in those PNGs so that the lines look a bit better, or rather make more sense, kind of deal. So that took some fucking time in but it's fine. Now I can't even remember the name of the guy. To look up a reference.
Shut up and take my money.
Wolf for 16 months, thank you for the sub. Did the alert pop up? I didn't hear anything. Did things happen? Thank you, I appreciate it. I'm saving for I'm saving for Elgato Light and thing now, so I can move my camera. Well, I want a top-down camera for building the keyboard, but I must first have all the keyboard parts. Do I get a 2-year badge? So actually, speaking about that, I need to update the badges because the pack that I got from Etsy only goes to, I think, 12 months. So I need to add months there because I've been here for longer than that, right? So it's on the to-do list, but the to-do list is also very long. Come on, man. Can send links in chat? Yes, of course. show you what I'm saving for. Is this a X years project? Look, my CPU ended up being an X years project. It wasn't intentional. There was always just like, do you want to get to work or you want to stream? Moonlander. I know what this is. This is keyboard. Have you ever bought from these sites and then gotten it into the country? But it looks weird. I don't like. It's not square. I will sit forever here and try to align this keyboard to my desk. So it's gonna take more time for me to get it aligned than to work comfortably for years to come. My brain is uncomfortable already. Do you specifically want this brand? Like you want this one or you want this type? Because the one site that sells the look, we're not streaming art anymore. I was looking for a picture, but now we're into keyboards. We got sidetracked. It's fine. No, I can just look for switches. Control Shift Escape. So they have or they had something like this on their pre-orders. Keyboards. Something similar. Obviously not Moonlander. DIY. Split Ergo. I was looking at kits because they were cheaper than 370 plus. So they've got a plate for you. You're just missing a few more parts. It's also not split, so it's just that ergonomic layout. So I was looking at just getting Echo switches from this place, but because I don't really want to sit here and trim switches, you know. So I was looking at, was it these? No, I think those are 5-pin. I just want to get, 3-pin. It was these or these. 5-pin. There was a different type of... Yeah. These. A getting hot swap board. I already have the... So this is the thing. I'm not trying to... If I was going to build a keyboard as a starter, probably, I would just mod this... what's this thing I have? Keychron. Or I would just buy a what do you call it, Glorious GMMK, because that's like Keychron K2. Now I have a K8. The 65% and 61s for Keychron is impossible to find in this country. So yeah, but like again with the cream ones, it's gonna be clipping. My aim is to take a take a cheap keyboard and mod it so that it can look and sound like an expensive keyboard. Cream switch, restock Q4. Good luck. If I was gonna like build it so full on, like, then I was gonna get a different what do you call it? Different board. I'll get what's that, carbon plate for GMMK, like that type of stuff. The aim here is like, can I make a cheap keyboard look and sound good more than anything else, literally. Okay, back to looking for this drawing. Not drawing, actually. I see. Okay, wait, maybe here, maybe here. How is Ghostbusters a horror movie? It's a comedy more than anything else. I have a K2. Which one is the K2? Is the K2 the full one? I modded my K2, it's okay, but spend so much time typing Restasaurus looking for who goes now and the Ergo mouse. I think Andy uses a ergonomic mouse. It's that one that has the weird like thing that goes up, right? I've seen those around as well. For me, like I told my girlfriend as well, the advantage is I get up often, so I don't sit and type for hours. It's a vertical mouse. Okay, my bad. I don't know the difference. So for me, I don't sit and type for hours. I sit and type, you know, maybe for half an hour. Then I get up and pack orders or whatever. It's a vertical mouse. Mine can also go vertical. Look, I just go like up, down, up, down. Now it's a vertical mouse. Now it's a horizontal mouse. Like, I'm kidding. Don't judge me. Keychron K2. You see, like, that's the one that I like. Isn't the score just 65% or something? I just have a 10 keyless one. Like stock standard, bought on Takealot, I think, because it was the one that they had available. How long is it gonna take me to find the... never mind. I couldn't find that because that was also like on my list to mod, but can't find it in South Africa. Maybe we can trade when I get big money for my Ergo. But the fuck do I trade you? I don't have anything that, you know, like Keychron level. I'm not finding this movie. You can trade me Vietnamese dong. That's always a hit, right? Yeah, we can talk. But how long will it take you to get the keyboard into the country? And how much is the release fee? Because like that was a surprise when I bought these keycaps. It's like, oh, thanks for ordering, and then you get an SMS like, okay, I found something. Well, I mean, that's not great. This. Okay. Okay, I found it. I'm looking at getting my dad to get it in the UK as he's there now, and then bring it back with him when he comes back for a month or so. Yeah, just put it in the carry-on or whatever, because if you declare it a tax, it's also like more money. Just like I bought this thing for my business, you know. Okay, guys, we are ready to draw now. Yep. I'm not sure about this hairdo. Let's just try to do this. I'm making him look like Goku now. It's not Goku. I remember the tax on my MTG cards. Yeah, life must be tough sometimes like that, right? I mean, for me, it's like I understand, like, kind of understand why you pay, but I don't need that stress of where's my stuff again. Like when we ordered stuff from Star City Games in July, and the day before that customs office in Goodwood closed, we got the mail like, you need to come pay. Then I'm like, okay, I need to go pay now, because you know in Cape Town nothing happens in January or December, like half of December, because that's just the way life is here. Was in a pencil there. Okay, this is gonna be hard, I think. I mean, I'd watch that crossover. Alma climbs out of TV Goku. Kamehameha! I mean, they make movies of anything nowadays, right? Like, crossover everything. And I think I said this before, but I have now had enough of superhero this and superhero that. Because they all seem like the plot is the same. It's just the character that differs from the one movie to the next. You're like, no. It's a nice thing if we watch a lot of series here, like, but not just any series. It has to be like this cult thing or this like Jeffrey Dahmer thing. Watch that. Apparently there's a new one somewhere now called the Dahmer tapes or something, which is even more like terrifying. Is this eye too small? I need to stretch that eye a bit. So I'll probably watch that as well, you know. But it's mostly like kind of serial killer stuff and cult stuff and things like that. I got you, fam. The Velocipastor. Isn't that like one of the worst movies? Like, what sakes? Somewhere along the line, someone made fun of that movie, maybe at work or something. And it's like, how is this even a plot? For those of you who are interested in watching that, Velocipaster is a 2017 American comedy horror film written, directed, and edited by this person that nobody ever heard of. The plot, let me get my... The plot follows Pastor Doug Jones, who becomes infected by an artifact, resulting in him turning into a velociraptor when he becomes angry. After screening at the B-Movie Underground and Trash Film Festival on August 31, 2018, the film received a wide release in the United States on 13 August 2019 by Wild Eye Releasing. They had to be fucking wild to release this. Sounds compelling. Go check it out, guys, because I won't. Did you watch that, Wolf? Did you watch that movie? Can you attest to the quality, or are you just like, I heard about this thing, it was great, but it wasn't? Yes, I'm a big fan of horrible B-side movies. Yeah, so when we had load shedding last week, or the week before, I think. When was it, Raf? When did I not stream? The week before last, I think. That doesn't look like half a smile. That's a chibi smile. We downloaded some weird, not weird, but you know, like B-rated movies on the laptop, and we just watched like a movie every night when it was load shedding. Some of them was actually like not horrible, you know, in my eyes better than the superhero movies anyway, like better plot. The acting at some points you can see like, no, you are taking chances now. But for the most part, like I would say 4 out of 5 of them was actually watchable and enjoyable. Am I giving this guy a weird color? I'm very bleak. They are remaking the Spawn movie. The original is a classic. Are they? I wouldn't even know. I'm just like, why? Why? You can't improve on perfection, you know? Why are we trying even? Precies. Yeah, don't bother. Like, you're setting the bar too high. One thing that I am, like, one movie that I am a little bit excited about is the Deathpool. But then if it ends up being like all the other, you know, this guy versus this guy movie, then I'm bound to be disappointed again. So, but we'll see. Why does this pocket not do what I wanted to do? For those of you that are here and do stream, do you... I won't say useful because I've only made one post so far. But like the post with the loots and that stuff, LUTs, in the Discord, for those of you also who are in the Discord. Is that the type of thing that's helpful or... Nah, guys, just shut the fuck up. We know about these things. So that I can also have an idea of, you know. I know there's like a few people, just a few people in there, but hopefully we'll make shit happen, you know. I love color. Yeah, me too. Is that the type of stuff that you want to see in there? Want more food pics so I can get insulted about my fake food talk? Oh, they are. This guy's hair looks like it's pasted on. I need to make a plan here. Must only fans for foot pics. We'll get there. We'll get there. Guys, we'll go to bed. Have a good stream and see you tomorrow. Okay, Andy. Hope you sleep well. Thanks for coming in and insulting my steak. It's fine. Can deal with these things. It's an acquired taste. I'm kidding. I'll see you soon. Did you hear my question before you go? Is that loot stuff the type of thing that I should put in Discord, or is it other type of things that would make more sense for you, because I know you stream as well? Why is this is weird, throwing sideburn here. I'm not gonna bother with the sideburn. What sort of loot? No, not that loot. I don't know if you have Discord open. If you go into Discord under free resources, I put something there to like do something to your camera, for example. What I'm asking is that the type of thing that helps, or no? Just shut up with your damn LUTs. Not loot like money, loot like lookup table. Or is it not your jam? Like, no, not useful. Recommend 0 out of 10. Okay, now I have to get rid of all these lines. I'm not sure. Thought it interesting but didn't understand it. Then you can ask. So let me show you quickly before you go. So if I'm on this scene, right? If I go to studio mode. So if I take the loot off my camera, Let me just see if it changes both or just the one that I'm on. Ugh, come on. If that is just me taking the loot off, then my camera looks like that. And if I put it on, it does that. I'm not sliding the bars of color adjustment or anything. That is just loot off, loot on. That's what it does. It goes on your camera and it's a filter. I even put the instruction yet how to use, but you can ask in Discord if you have a problem, like if you don't understand what I'm writing there, obviously. But that's the type of thing that I thought about. Don't see much difference. Really? Maybe I was looking at the wrong scene. Let me make sure I was looking at the right thing. Okay. I'm very tired. Don't be tired. Okay, go sleep. It's fine. I understand. I see a clear difference if I take that off. Maybe it's just because I'm looking at the preview. Anyway, that's the type of thing that will be there for those who want to use it or not. Make this eraser smaller too. Oh, that was the pen, not the eraser. Come on! Draw straight line, thanks. What upbeat music is this time of night? No. I'm on the wrong layer. Impossible. Oh shit, I did throw that on the wrong layer. Damn it. Okay, I can fix it easy. I guess we'll do the details on Wednesday. Fortunately, this week, like, the power situation looks okay. Touch wood. I just, in case something goes horribly wrong, I did set my streams for half an hour after, like, if we do have a stage, half an hour after it would end. Because you never know. People are really unpredictable, which also isn't, like, great, but I mean, just have to deal with what you have, you know? Okay, can I get a pin, please? City. Does nobody know who this is yet? My throwing skills must be. I know. Mike. Yes, it is indeed Mike. Oh, that's a bit like purple. My eyes are bad, okay? Sorry, been listening and looking at keeps. Lead me not into temptation. Add to cart, but deliver me from evil. Right? When and how did I get the gray? Because look, these lines are black, but some of them are gray. I'm confused. Yeah, so I'll probably just get those Echo Jelly switches from that place that I showed you earlier. And then as soon as I have the camera set up here, I'll let you guys know when I'm gonna build a keyboard on stream or mod. Will they fit keycaps? What do you mean? Will what fit? They don't have MX. Huh? Stems. I am confusion. Let's see. I'm always googling custom. MX Compact is like a cross. Look at the stems to compare to Cherry MX stems. Oh, you mean? Oh, I see what you mean. Is this lip gonna obstruct the? You can check quickly. I mean, I have the keys. Looks like that. No work or work? Doesn't this circle just fit in here? Because this has a circle thing, right? You see what I'm saying? I rate probably not. It might. Well, that's helpful. So you're saying just get fucking 5-pin switches and sit here and trim. Oh wait, I'm looking at these. I'm looking at the wrong switches once again. But they have the same thing. But you see what I'm saying? It has that round thing at the top. This one has a better, like, oh, fuck's sake. That other one that I was on had a better view of, like, there. So you see that circle? I was thinking that I'm on the wrong scene. That circle fits in that big circle. A friend of mine bought Echo COM keycaps and they didn't fit the MX switches. More doubts in my mind. Let's put more doubts in my mind. Okay, let's look at the other switches. Check the keycap box to list the compatible switches. I mean, it's not the most expensive keycaps either. It has a SKU number and that's it. I don't know if it has a paper for like instruction. Oh wait. It has a lot of caps actually. It has 2 layers of stuff happening. Wow. Okay, but there's no paper that says. Send me a link. I can go check. I mean, like, we can check now as well. I know where I bought them from. The description might not be clear for all English-speaking people, but we can try, right? Your pets will love it. Yeah, perfect. Is it the Monkey King one now? Why does that one look familiar? Yeah, it's this one that I have. Cross universal hole. Easy to install. Suitable for Echo. Perfect. If it's not fitting, I return fucking everything all the way to Japan or wherever this came from. There. See? But what you see, what was confusing is due to the stable molecular structure of the material, the PBT keycap is corrosion resistant. I mean, it's made of PBT. Can that rust? But I mean, like, I live close to the sea, so I've seen like even a broomstick rust here. Fine texture and good touch. That's all I'm looking for. The surface is dry. Yeah, don't send me fucking keycaps in a bag of water. And not easy to fade, allowing you to enjoy every touch experience. This English is horrible, but I mean, like, you know, now we know it fits Akko, so it's fine. Perfect. Thank you for putting that in my mind and then immediately removing it. Recommend 10 out of 10. Guys, what happened with the line here? Why is it like gray and then black? Okay, let's see if we can fix these lines. That's what I'm here for. Perfect. Okay, so these are darker. Let's just get back here to what we were drawing at, I think. Okay. Now this should work, right? If I just go full. Okay, or not. Let's just put the tolerance down to 1. Did that work? Are these lines evenly gray/black now? Seems to have worked. Yeah, these are definitely lighter. Perfect. All those Freya lessons are paying off finally. It's like, yeah, he listens to one thing and then does another. Sorry, not sorry. My brain gets sidetracked quickly. One moment we're drawing, the next moment we're looking at keyboards. What is even happening? The mouth and the ear. Yeah, here we go. How he look now he looks like he feels better. Okay. I need to make his shirt white. Okay. And I need to find a weird color for his skin. Just a light pink. Like that. Well, not quite, but you know we're getting there. Okay. Wow, Mike, you're looking a bit pale there. Are you okay? Okay, that's too much. Okay, that's white. Don't put it with pink if it's white, please. You're confusing me now. No, more of an orangey. I don't know. Let's be like a dirty pale pink. Maybe try this. My eyes are shut, like clearly. That's white. Don't put it by the pink. Are we getting there now? Here we go. That looks more or less right. Okay. Now the eyes, we'll make this gray. And then the hair is like a auburn. Like that. Yeah. Perfect. Oh, look at them. So cute. But not cute, but cute. Okay, I just need to do some touch-ups here now. With these lines, it's like shining through. And then we'll We'll put the details on Wednesday if we don't have anything else that I want to do. Or if you guys don't want to do something else. Just like a little bit of detail. I mean, it is a chibi after all, not a Rembrandt. I am enjoying these so much. Perfect. I like to get that because like I said earlier, I keep knocking this camera, and because it's on a really cheap mount, like really cheap mount, it misaligns the camera a lot, and then I have to sit here and adjust, or you guys see the top of my dusty screen. I wonder if that type of thing ever even goes on Black Friday sale. Probably not. Or they put it on Black Friday sale, but they mark it up. Like, how is this price more expensive than it was a week ago, but it's on Black Friday sale? Do you have any nasty gaps on her still? Yeah, they were there. Black Friday sales are a lie. I mean, not where I work. I literally go, okay, -%. But I've known like there's a lot of online retailers that actually push the damn prices up on Black Friday. Then I'm like, what are you doing? Who do you think you are fooling? It's like the vacuum cleaner that my girlfriend wanted to buy a month ago. It was I think 3,600 Rand, right? This month it's on sale for 5,200. What? Like, that makes no sense at all. What, 22% off or something? Yeah, okay. Someone's gonna buy it, just you put your sticker there and make the price higher. And it wasn't on sale when it was 3,600. That was supposedly the normal price. Like, I don't understand how you guys get to these prices. I think it's someone's job to just sit there and suck on their thumb the whole day. Oh, look, a price. Stick it on. Do you like the basics so far? I like it. His head looks like he's got a... Let's fix that here at the back. Let's just fix this thing quickly. Good progress. Okay, once again I'm changing my pen size and not my eraser size, so there's that. Isn't the mask a more blue hue? double check now. Oops. Nope. Better. Let me see. Yeah, his mask is a bit of blue hue. How do we find that blue? Looks purple. Is that blue? I haven't seen that movie forever, but it's what I remember. Yeah, I just looked back online. It's like, yeah, you are right. It's blue. I think that's the color that we used for a dress, though. So let's try this one. He looks a bit ill. I don't really want to hold this hand, but I'm holding this hand. But it's kind of making me feel unwell. Oh, his neck has to be a different color, actually, than the mask. Is that more like it? Power tools window, universal color picker. I have no idea what's going on. Is this better? Like, I think that's better. Yes. Okay. We'll do the details in the background on Wednesday, maybe, if we don't play games or something. App called Power Tools has a good color picker. Is it like a thing you download online or? App called Power Tools. Look, it's going to show me a bunch of drills now. Yeah, I thought so. There is a plugin for pick color in OBS. Oh, look, my favorite shopping place, GitHub, where everything is free. I'll try it. Thanks, Wolf. Thank you. So you're not here just to make me doubt my choice in keycaps or switch or keys. It's like, oh look, yeah, your favorite kind of tool, the free kind. Refer to guide if you have trouble with the install. No, I just downloaded the installer, right? Shouldn't be a problem. Let's see. You can do it quickly. When I use Windows, when I only use Windows, so I don't have that problem. Shouldn't. Famous last words. Yeah, most dated work. What is .6? What is .NET 6 desktop runtime? Why do I need this? What is it doing? I'm concerned. Ah. That doesn't sound good. What does ah mean? Installation completed. Okay. I have thing. It's the .NET runtime. Duh. Where do I... Where's picker? Color picker. Oh yeah. How to use Windows Shift C open color picker. Oh, I can launch it here. Okay. Hey, oh, this is like perfect. Where's that browser window that I had? Can just grab it straight from. Oh, come on, man. I want to pick on. How do I pick on this monitor now? Do you have to run this thing on the monitor that you're using? Should copy the color code to your clipboard and use in the software. Oh wait, I clicked on something else, that's why. Oh, here we go. Copy. Now I just need to know how to send it, how to put the hex code in here. How do I get this color in here now? Fuck me. I got the color. I don't know. I'm not sure how to put it in. What is software? Clip Studio. How to... Double click something I don't have. Wait, yeah. Ah, there we go. That's a bit blue though. But okay, it's also from a scene in the movie, so all we'll do is we'll make it a bit lighter here. Okay, well that's white once again. Yeah, fine, perfect. Thanks, Wolf. I saw a lot of things here that interest me as well, so I will be using this. Control C, Control V. Yeah. File. Save. Oh, I was on the wrong scene. Sorry. I have too many things open once again. So, it's like this. Perfect. Save. I've saved this. Okay. Let's see. Who's playing Overwatch? I saw Pixel play it the other day. Power Tools has a lot of cool things in it. I will scratch with this thing. Oh wait, we're watching art, so we'll rate into art. I'm gonna rate damage. It has really good like cartoony characters. Say hi, stick around for the raid please. I'll see you guys on Wednesday when we finish the drawing or decide what we're gonna do at that point in time. Thank you for everybody that came in. We will either draw on, for fuck's sake, we will either draw on Wednesday or do something else. Why am I caps lock? Okay guys, have a good evening. Bye.